everybody, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead with a tea break. Yeah, my polar bear cup, it's been so cool this year. My polar bear cup has been with me all summer long. Today is the 27th of August, Sunday, 2017, and we've been really busy this weekend. We went into Ottawa and bought a cube of straw. A cube of straw is 21 bales that are all tied together in a cube, and the guy just forklifts it right onto our truck, and that will do us the winter. We drove into Ottawa, careful Papa, and got 21 bales of straw, and it wasn't cheap, was it, dear? No. It was $6 a bale, but they're nice big bales, and they're nice well packed, and it's nice wheat straw, so the goats and the animals will appreciate it this winter. Also, well, not all of it is for winter. Some of it is to get our pigs to butchering time because, well, they go through almost a bale of straw every other day, every 2 or 3 days because, well, they need to be cleaned, right? And their pen, like their outdoor pen, is on patio slabs. So there's really nowhere for stuff to go once they make a mess of it. So they go through a lot of straw. But the rest of the animals don't go through as much. So it's okay. Oh, we have a thing here, excuse me, how we cleaned the truck at work on Friday, and the smell of the cleaners in the truck has still got my nose going because we were in the truck this morning too. There's this thing called MaxSoldorg, and I don't know where it is, if it's in the States, but it sure is here in Canada. And what it is auctions. It's an online auction, but it's not. It's kind of a cross between an online auction and an estate auction that you go to. But what it is if, say, Great Aunt Tessie dies and she's left no children and you've got family, there's only a couple of family members, but they don't know what to do with all her stuff. They take the stuff that maybe have sentimental value to them or whatever the case may be, and then they have MaxSold come in and they take pictures and catalog everything that is to go for sale, and they put it online. And then they post the area where it is, and you bid on it. You put up your credit card or whatever, and you bid on it. And when you bid, they give you the time slot to go to that house to come and pick it up. So I always watch the Ottawa auctions, and guess what Mama got? Mama got a Grace Company king-size quilt frame for $89 after taxes and fees. I have wanted a really nice quilt frame for a long time. So this isn't the kind where you that you have to stuff that, whatever. Not everyone's going to understand, but I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I got it, and I'm really happy because if I had known I was going to get it, I probably would have made that wedding quilt a king size or at least bigger than it is. But I'm not. So it's all because it's already on the frame. I've already started quilting it. I'm keeping the pattern really simple because it's got to be done fast. Papa's out working on pens and reorganizing the barn because I think Mocha and Spice are coming back home from Let's Homestead instead. They've got some stuff going on where they're dispersing animals, and some of them are coming home. We're soon going to be culling the laying flock, and I'm going to be butchering and canning a bunch of older laying hens, and I'm going to be having some new laying hens moved in with the fairly fresh ones because Papa made the mistake of taking a dozen eggs to work for somebody one day, and now everybody wants eggs, and we only get like 5 or 6 a day, right? So, and it's almost like he could go to work with 2-3 dozen eggs a day, and boom, 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 they would be gone. So I don't mind because that pays for his coffee. It pays for, if he takes 2 dozen eggs a week in, that pays for his coffees during the week. Right? He just throws the change in his toolbox, and whoever's going up for coffee grabs his change and goes and gets him a coffee. Excuse me. So my nose is a little stuffy because Papa cleaned my truck. He took it to work and he cleaned it inside and out. And I was in the truck yesterday a lot, and I was in the truck this morning, and the cleaners, the cleaners get me, I've been sneezing and stuff, but I'm back in the house, so that's okay. I'm working in steam because my tomatoes are canning. Yes. I was, even though I didn't have a garden this year, I have my raised beds. I bought tomatoes at the farmer's market. Then Food Basics in Ottawa had them on for $6.88 a box. So I got like 3 bushels of tomato. The first bushel is on the stove stewing right now, and I'm about to can it. I've changed how I do it slightly, so I am going to put a video up. I've dehydrated 6 bunches of celery. That's probably 1/3 of what I like to have for the winter. And I saw the first bags of deer carrots coming out, so I'll soon be doing those. Now, I've done all these videos before, folks. So for my old-time friends, you don't have to watch them if you don't want to, but I have like 1,900 videos on this station, and it can be really daunting to navigate for new folks. So I'm just putting videos out, whether I've done them or not, or before, like whether or not I've done them before, because it's just for the new folks, right? So, but folks, if you really want to look, go on our Half Acre Homestead, go on the channel here and look through my playlists. I don't always add the new videos to them, but they're there. I mean, so a lot of my older stuff is on there. So Papa got the straw in the barn. We've got our winter's hay in, which is 20 square bales of hay, which is easier for me to handle when Papa's away. And 1 big round bale that we'll bring into by the pig pen after butchering, because it's under a roof and that's where the hay goes, right? And we're reorganizing the barn because I don't know if I just said I'm going to be calling out some old laying hens. Yes, I'm going to be calling them out and canning them, and we're going to get some more for the eggs. I have a new bourbon red hen, and my big Tom banged her right away as soon as we put her in there, but he ripped a big strip off the back of her head with his beak. And so we've had to let him run loose in the barn because we didn't want to take her out because she's part of the female flock now. If we had taken her out after being injured, it wouldn't be fair to her. So we just removed him. So she's actually getting along really, really well with the other turkey hens. And as soon as she's completely healed, right now she's just got a scab on the back of her head. As soon as she heals, he'll be going back in with them, and they'll be going in an outdoor pen so that Papa can once again reconfigure the barn to keep winter animals, right? So there's always something going on. But we're not putting a big garden in next year. We're not putting the garden in the back anymore. We're going to put some patio slabs down and make a little fire pit for sitting around. So we may have to buy a lawnmower. We've been so long without a lawnmower, But that's what we're doing. We're going to be doing another raised bed or more raised beds. We've got to reconfigure because I really like them, but I'm not going to do tomatoes in them again. Tomatoes are something that I could easily get at any farmer's market. They go on sale by the case at Food Basics. So for now, I don't have enough space for the amount of tomatoes that I actually need for canning. So I'm getting rid of tomatoes next year. I may put in like 1 beefsteak tomato plant in the flower bed so that I can have slicers, because I love me a toasted tomato sandwich with a big slab of beefsteak tomato on it. And store-bought just doesn't cut it. They get grainy, they're tasteless, they're colorless, they just but the raised beds are going to be for things like beans and turnips and things that I can get at the farmer's market, but it's easier just to do at home, right? So that's what's going on. Let me know. Well, I am going to put up the dehydrated celery video and the canning of tomatoes video. And somebody asked me if they could see Papa eating a slice of toast with the jam on it. Well, as soon as I get a shot of that, I will, because we don't eat it a lot. We don't. It's for us, homemade strawberry jam is like a dessert, so if you want dessert and I haven't made a pie, you have a piece of toast and slather on some of that strawberry jam, and that's as good as dessert as it gets. So that's what's going on. I got a lot of work to do. I'm about to, my jars are about to come out of the dishwasher, and I'm about to can my first batch of tomatoes. And once they are in the canner, then I got to start peeling another bushel of tomatoes. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying we may not be doing things as traditionally as we'd like, but I guess, oh, wait a second. There is some news about the land deal, but it's still, things are still in process, but we should have news one way or the other in the next couple of weeks. So I will keep you posted. Wait to hear me say, this is Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead plus. When I say that, it'll be because the land deal finally went through. All right. Take care. God bless. And our prayers are to all our friends in Louisiana and Texas who were facing that storm yesterday. I hope everybody is well and safe and doing okay. All right. Take care. God bless.